Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to be covering my longer term takeaways and my general outlook and what this means for the rest of the market and its general implications. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, feel free to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with the cryptocurrency exchange FTX.us. So first, I want to start off by doing a recap of what we discussed in the previous video, which was right around this time frame when we were coming right up into this longer term region of support. So I'm going to pull up the last video right here, and what we were talking about was how the Bitcoin dominance was coming up into this region again of support that held all the way back here in the previous market cycle, and then we had 3 retests of this zone throughout 2021. So you can see that we have actually had a bounce back off of that level, and this region from 39 to 40% dominance has once again held as support. This has been an area where the Bitcoin dominance does start to seem to be turning around, and at this point I'm really going to be looking out to this next level right around 48% dominance as our next resistance level. Now, this is because if we go all the way back here to each of the prior bounces off of this green zone, this is where the Bitcoin dominance found resistance. It had a retest of this level several times. And again, after each retest of the zone in green, we went right up to 48% dominance. So you can see all of these retests on the Bitcoin dominance throughout 2021. And we also had a retest of this level right here in June of 2022. That is the resistance that is held. So the Bitcoin dominance has been in this longer term range with the support right around 39% and the resistance right around 48%. So after retesting the lows, logically to me, it makes sense that we do have an extended move up at least to the very middle of the range, and then from there, if we can start to reclaim that, I will be looking out to 48% dominance. Now, all of this has a lot of implications on the rest of the market, and specifically, it's going to be very important watching altcoins. So when the Bitcoin dominance is increasing like it has been ever since this low back in September, that signifies that Bitcoin is becoming more and more dominant with respect to the general market. So if Bitcoin is moving up in dominance, it's going to be very difficult for altcoins to hold their relative value with respect to Bitcoin. So those Bitcoin ratio pairs are going to start to seem a little bit weaker if Bitcoin dominance can continue to increase and can continue to go back up to the range highs once again around 48%. And we've already started to see that relative weakness within the altcoins start to play out. And a good example of this is Cardano, which I did a video on just a few days ago. I'm going to switch over here to Cardano just to give you an illustration of what I'm talking about. And basically with Cardano, we've been looking at this level of support going all the way back to our first initial capitulation in May, and Cardano has started to lose that level. It's formed lower lows, and it's breaking down structure. It's breaking down from support. Meanwhile, if we look at Bitcoin, it is still comfortably above its lows right here around $17,000. So that is the relative weakness that I'm talking about, and that's what the Bitcoin dominance is starting to reference here on this move up from the support right around 39%. So if we do have a continued move up higher, I will be continuing to watch out for that relative weakness in altcoins, and I will be expecting those alt Bitcoin ratios to bleed a little bit more significantly. Now with Bitcoin dominance, if we do start to come back down and retest this zone, that could be some relief in the altcoins, and that could be a scenario in which some of those alt Bitcoin ratios do start to find some support and bounce off of them. Now, I would say that is the more bearish scenario, because in general, I think it's healthy for the markets to have the Bitcoin dominance increasing in a bear market. That's what we experienced the previous cycle back here in 2018. Notice how the Bitcoin dominance went on this pretty impressive rally where altcoins and all that capital did start to flow back into Bitcoin. So I think that's something that would naturally be healthy for the market, and that's definitely something I'm going to be watching out for into the next few weeks as well as the next few months as Bitcoin dominance does start to have this reaction off this longer term zone of support. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, make sure to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.